Hello everyone, Sam back for another Minecraft statue tutorial. Today we're going to be building Lobo from the Supergirl movie coming out. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's get this started. So to build Lobo, you're going to need polished tuff, cyan terracotta, polished tuff stairs, polished tuff slab, black terracotta, black concrete, polished black stone button, block of coal, iron bars, sandstone stairs, sandstone, like gray concrete, white concrete, gray terracotta, polished andesite stairs, gray concrete, black stone stairs, dark oak button, white wool, and red wool. So to kick off your Lobo statue, we're going to do a row of 8 with your polished tuff. In front of this row, we're going to do a polished tuff, 2 cyan terracottas, 2 polished tuff, 2 cyan terracottas, and then a polished tuff. On top of this row that we just did, we're going to start by doing a tuff stair facing outward, then 2 polished tuffs, then 2 tuff stairs facing inwards towards each other, 2 polished tuff, and then a tuff stair facing outward. And then go ahead and just place 2 tuff slabs on top of these blocks here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come back here and we're going to place an entire row of tuff. And then we're going to do 1 tuff, 2 cyan, 2 tuff, 2 cyan, 1 tuff. What we're then going to do is we're going to get out our black terracotta and we're going to place one here and here on the ends of the row. And then we're going to leave it like that for now. We're not going to do anything with that for a little bit. So for the next row, we're going to do an entire row of polished tuff. Next row, we're going to do 1 polished tuff, 2 cyan, 2 tuff, 2 cyan, 1 tuff. The next row, we're going to do entirely cyan terracotta. And then from here, we're going to do the rest of the legs with black concrete. So you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 rows of black concrete, just like that. And then we're just going to fill all of this in with black concrete. Just like that. So now what we're going to do, get out your black terracotta, and we're just going to take this all the way up to here. Same thing on this side. With our polished tuff stairs, we're going to place 2 upside down stairs here and here like this. And on top of these, we're going to place 2 tuff blocks with polished black stone buttons on them. These are supposed to be like skulls that are on his boots. Leaving a gap or a row gap above this, we're going to break a 2x2 square right here, and we're going to fill this in with block of coal, like so. And then we're going to place polished black stone buttons on these 3 blocks, like this. The reason we're not placing it on this one is we're going to place 3 black terracotta, just like this. We are then going to take out our iron bars, and we're going to place 2 iron bars here, and then 1 going up, and that is the finished front of the legs. So, moving on to the sides of the legs, it's a pretty simple build here. We're going to take everything back by 3, 1, 2, and 3, and then from here, you're just going to fill in the sides of the boots. I'm just going to fill in that far. I'm not going to go any further than that. Same thing on the back. I'm just going to fill in the back of the boots with polished tuff, like that. And then we're going to get out our black terracotta, and we're going to drag it along the side here, and we're just going to take this all the way up to be level with the front. And if you want to, you can put like some holes in it, maybe to look like he's got kind of like a dinged look. But I didn't do that on mine, like up here. Now down here, I put 1 here and 1 right here, but that's about it. On the back, we're going to start on the left here. So we're going to do 1 black terracotta here, leave a gap, 1 black terracotta, leave a gap of 2, 1 black terracotta, leave a gap, 1 black terracotta. Next row we're going to do 3 black, leave 2, 3 black. Next row we're going to do 4, leave a gap, then 3, and then we're just going to fill in the rest with black terracotta. Like so. So that is the legs completely finished. Pretty easy stuff. Let's go ahead and move on to the torso here. So for the torso, we are going to start. How should we start this? Let's get out the sandstone and the sandstone stairs. And we're going to start by doing a 2x2 square black concrete right here. And we're going to do 2 sandstone stairs. Come on, place right. 2 sandstone stairs like this, and then 2 sandstone blocks on top, which will give you something like this. This is another skull. And then get out your blackstone buttons again and just place them right there. We don't need those anymore, so you can get rid of those. Get out your white concrete, light gray, and iron bars. Yeah, we'll do that for now. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to, on top of these black concretes, you're going to place 2 light gray concretes, then 2 white, then 2 light gray, then 2 white, and then we're going to do 4 rows of light gray, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're going to do, I believe, 2 rows of white. Yeah, 2 rows of white concrete, like that. All right. Oh, and also, one thing we're going to do, get rid of the polished tuff slabs, get out the block of coal, and also get rid of the polished tuff stairs, and get out the polished andesite stairs. This row right here, right behind the sandstone stairs, we're going to replace this row with block of coal. Like that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is right here on the, so starting on the top, we're going to do a white concrete on each side of this. The row below this, we're going to do a light gray concrete right here and here. We're then going to do 3 white concretes here. Same thing on this side. And that's pretty much all the exposed chest area that we're going to see. Now what we're going to do is get our iron bars, and we're going to do 2 iron bars here and here. Go ahead and connect them in the middle. And then with our polished andesite stairs, we're going to make... This is going to be kind of hard to explain, so I'll just show you what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to make this shape. Alright. Now, what we're going to do is, with our black concrete, we are going to place a black concrete right here. Actually, we're going to place a block of coal back here and back here, and then next to this light gray concrete, we're going to place black concretes, just like this. And basically, we're going to take this black concrete all the way up to here, and then we're going to do a diagonal going outward, and we're going to take this all the way up here as well. Like so. So that is that. Then what we're going to do is, with our gray terracotta now, we're going to come over here, and we're going to, on this row with the iron bars, we're going to do 2 gray terracottas right here. Then we're going to pretty much take this gray terracotta down to where it like wraps like this. And let's do the same thing on this side. And then go ahead and just place one up here and up here as well. And now, and if you want to, you can place a black concrete in here. It doesn't matter. It's going to be covered up. From here, we can pretty much just fill in the rest of the front with black terracotta, just for the rest of the trench coat. Like that. And that will be the front of the trench coat. Alright, for the arms. So, the arms are different from each other. We have the arm with the hook and we have the arm without the hook. I think we should do the arm without the hook first, because it'll be a little easier. So that's the right arm. So we're going to start by doing two, actually we're going to need that. I don't think we'll need the andesite stairs. Okay, so we're going to start by doing 2 gray concrete. Hold on, I'm just kind of readjusting here. There we go. Okay, so we're going to do 2 gray concrete, 2 black for this first row. Then, actually, we're going to knock that end block out of place with a coal. There we go. Next row, we are going to do 4 black concrete. Next row, we're going to do 1 block of coal, 1 black terracotta, 2 block of coal, and then place a dark oak button on that black terracotta. Repeat this row 2 more times. Like so. Next row is entirely white concrete. Next row, we're going to do 2 white concrete, 2 block of coal. Next row, we're going to do 4 white concrete. Next row, we're going to do 2 white concrete, 4 block of coal, or 2 block of coal, sorry. Next row, we're going to do entire row of white concrete. Next row, we're going to do 3 block of coal. And then, what we're going to do real quick is we're going to place a black terracotta to the right of this gray terracotta, and then place 3 underneath. Like that. We're going to place a gray terracotta on top of this black here, and then we're going to place 2 black terracotta going outward like this. And then go ahead and just place 2 gray terracotta, 2 black, 1 gray, and then just leave this alone for now. So this is what you should have for this arm. And then let's go ahead and do the sides of this arm while we're at it, because it's pretty simple. So we're going to start by taking the hold on one second, guys. Okay, we're going to start by taking these 3 rows right here back with black concrete, and then this end row back with block of coal. We're going to do 2 block of coals in the middle, and then a black concrete. Then we're going to do 3 rows, a block of coal, then a row of white concrete, then a row of block of coal, then a row of white concrete, then a row of block of coal, then a row of white concrete, then a row of block of coal, and then we're going to do a row of black terracotta, and then go ahead and bring it out like this. For the back of the arm, we're pretty much just going to copy what we did on the front. So just look ahead of you and do exactly what we did already. Like this, and then we'll go ahead and just make the back of the trench coat. So there we go. That is the back of that arm. And then real quick, another easy thing we can do is we can just fill in the back of the body with black terracotta. It is entirely black terracotta. There's nothing on it. Well, there's hair on it, which we'll do in a minute, but honestly, I'm thinking we should get the hair over with. I actually didn't even grab black wool. Let's get that. So what we're going to do is we're going to come to the back here. And we are going to build the hair. So, for the back, we're going to start on the left here. On the top row, we're going to do an entire row of black wool. Then do another row beneath that. Next year, we're going to go in a block, and we're going to place 6 black wool. Next year, we're going to place 1 on the end here, skip a block, then place 3. And then the next row, we're just going to place 1 right here. And that is the hair on the back. Alright, so now for this arm. This arm is where it gets a little bit complicated. So this arm has the base structure of the arm we just did, but it has a lot of stuff on it. So honestly, I think the easiest thing to do is first we're going to just rebuild the glove, because his tattoos are different on this arm. But everything else is the exact same. That's not right. So yeah, let's just rebuild the glove here real quick. And don't put buttons, because actually you could put a button on this top one, because that one won't be covered, but all these will be covered. I think all of them in the back are covered, so I wouldn't worry about it. For the rest of the arm, we're going to start by doing we're going to do an entire row of black concrete, and we're actually going to bring that forward by 1. Coming back a row, we're going to do a row of white concrete. Then we're going to do 1 white concrete, 2 block of coal, 1 white concrete. Next we're going to do 1 block of coal, 3 white concrete. Next row we're going to do 2 white concrete, 1 block of coal, 1 white concrete. And then the next row we're going to do 2 block of coal, 1 white concrete. And then we're going to place a black terracotta here, and then 3 right here. And then we're going to do 1 gray terracotta right here, and then 2 black. Which will give us this. Let's go ahead and just finish the arm real quick. So we're going to take this black concrete all the way around and just bring it out on each side. We are going to continue the tattoos around. I'm just making sure. Okay. Yep, literally just drag it around. And then bring out the cloak on the top. I couldn't think of what that would be called. Literally just replicate the tattoos on the back. Doesn't get much easier than that. That's not right. I don't know if I said that on the other side. Go ahead and connect this. There we go. So there we go. That is that. So this is what you should have. Now let's go ahead and make all of like the chains and stuff on here. So we're going to start on the front. We're going to need the iron bars. So starting in the front here, on the second row we're going to place 2 here. The next row we're going to place 3 right here. Next row all 4. And then the last row we're just going to place them in the available spaces. And then while we're at it, go ahead and get out your blackstone stairs and just place 2 upside down blackstone stairs right here. And also while we're at it, we're going to come up to the top and place a blackstone stair here and here. So like that. And then do the same thing on this side. So, and then if you want to, we can go ahead and just place the upside down blackstone stairs on each side like this, which will give us that spiked gauntlet look. Coming over to this side, we're going to start on this side here, and we're going to place one in this corner overhanging. And we're going to place 1, 2, and 3 more. Next, we're going to place one underneath this very first one, skip a block, and then place one. Oh, that's not the right row. 1, 2, and 3. Next, we're going to place one on this end block again, and then we're going to place 1, 2, and 3. Next row, we're going to do the entire thing, and you can even connect it in the corner. Same thing on this first row and on this second. So there we go. Next row, we're going to place them just in these 4 blocks here, and then we're just going to do 2 below that. For the back, let's do the back real quick. So for the back, we are going to do, starting in this corner, you can actually place a dark oak button here as well. We're going to place a iron bar here, and then 2 here. Next shows entirely iron bars. Next we're going to place 1, 2, and 3, leave a gap here. Next we're going to do an entire row. And then the next row we're just going to place 2 right here with 1 hanging down, which will give us the entire chain look. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come right behind these black stone stairs here, and we're going to place 1, 2 iron bars like this. We are going to go down underneath this one and place 1 more coming off. We're going to place 1 coming backward. We're going to go down by 2. 1, 2. We're going to place 1 going to the left. Then we're going to do 2 going downward. So 1 and 2. Then place 1 going to the left. Then place 1 going down by 2. Place 1 going to the left. Place 1 going down by 1. Then we're going to have it come forward by 1. Left by 2. Forward by 1. Left by 1. Up by 1. Towards us by 1. Left by 1. And then up by 1. So that was very confusing, but basically you're going to want to do this. So I'll fly by this really slowly, but you're going to want to replicate this shape right here. And then on top of this one that we placed like this, we're going to get out the polished tough stairs, and we're going to place a tough stair like this. Then we're going to place an upside down one on top of that. And then you're going to have to kind of finesse this with some blocks. We're going to want to replicate this but just facing inward, which will give us this. And we're going to go ahead and just place a block of coal in front of that, which is the handle of his kind of hook. So that's the back of the hook. Now for the front of the hook, we are going to start by doing 2 blocks of coal coming out of the hand here. We're going to need the tough blocks, tough stairs, and tough slabs. So we're going to start by doing 2 tough blocks here. We're going to do a tough slab on top of the second one. And then we're going to do an upside down tough stair with a normal stair on top. We're going to do a tough block in front of that stair. And then we're going to do a half slab on the upper half of that block with a stair on top. We're then going to do a full block in front of that with a tough stair in front of that. We're going to do a tough underneath that stair and then a tough stair in front of that tough. We're then going to do 2 tough blocks underneath that stair, an upside down stair right here. Then we're going to do a tough block behind that, a tough slab, then a upside down tough stair, and then a tough slab, which will give us, actually, hold on one thing. place a tough slab here. There we go. And that will give us the hook. Alright. So, now we can move on to the head. One little thing we're going to do, we're going to place a black wool here and here. And that is just the little bit of hair that is draping down. So, we are going to start. Actually, no, it's right here. My bad. There we go. Okay, we're going to start by taking this black wool up by 8. Or no, 7, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Same thing over here. We're going to take this in by 1, and then we're going to go up by 1, and then just connect these. So like that. We're then going to place 2 black wools in the middle, just like this. We're then going to come into here, and we're just going to connect this with black wool. I probably should have mentioned this, but we're also going to bring that edge out by 1. There we go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do the face. So we're going to get rid of all these materials. Got to start over. So we're going to need white concrete. We're going to need black wool. We're going to need light gray concrete. White wool. Red wool. Black concrete. And that should be it for the rest of the statue. So we're going to start by doing a white concrete, then a black wool, then 2 light gray concretes, a black wool, and then a white concrete. Real quick, we're also going to place 2 black wools just right here, making his beard look a little longer. Next, we're going to do a black concrete. Then we're going to do 1 white concrete, 2 black wool, 1 white concrete, 1 black concrete. Next, we're going to do 1 white wool, 1 red wool, 2 white concretes, 1 red wool, 1 white wool. Excuse me. Next, we're going to do 2 black concretes, 2 white, 2 black. Actually, change those black wools for black concretes. There we go. Next, we're going to do 1 black concrete, 4 white concretes, 1 black, and then just fill in these 2 spots right here with white concrete. And that is the front of the head. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take everything back to where it just clips onto this black wool back here, and we're just going to fill this all in with black wool. And it's pretty simple from there on. We do have to make some adjustments. Oh, and yeah, go ahead and fill that in. We do have to make some adjustments on these sides so we can fill in these gaps. But you'll see what we do for that. So you'll soon see. Let's fill in the back of the head here. Okay, so there's the top, the back, and the sides completely filled in. So pretty easy stuff. So now what we're going to do is we are going to fill in these kind of side bits. And they're the exact same, so once you've done one side, just mirror it. So we're going to start by placing a black wool here and just taking it to the second last block. We're going to place 1, 2, 3, and 4 black wools right here. We're going to place 2 black wools here and then 1 on top of this one. Back to the original row, we're going to place 6 here in the middle. Do the same thing again. I meant 5, not 6. Then we're going to do 3 in the middle and then 1. So just like that. Pretty easy. So we're going to go ahead and do the exact same thing on this side. Like that. And once you've done that, you will have fully finished your Lobo statue. So yeah, I'm really proud of how this one turned out. I think it looks really good. I tried making the smile. I tried making the smile work, but I just could not get it to work. If you can, feel free to send it to me, or feel free to let me know, and you could send it to me. But I just could not make the smile work. I really wanted to, but I just couldn't make it work. But because there's just the problem with it is just there's so much going on the face already that I didn't want to just add more to it. But yeah, so thank you guys all so much for watching, and I will see you guys all in the next tutorial. Bye bye.